up, people? This video is specifically for my Facebook friends, and even more specifically for my friend Nate Campbell. He's one of the best fighters to not even be celebrated in boxing, but no doubt about it, one of the best rhythmic, athletic boxers to definitely to come out of the South, but even more the United States. But today, I want to talk not negative, but about a statement he made about religion. He's, I'm not going to call him a anti-God person. I believe he's very spiritual, and I believe he believes in God. I think that he just have a problem with insincereness. And his experience in religion has shown him a lot of insincerity, and I can dig it. There's a lot of people who went through a lot to get to the truth, and when it comes to spirituality, and that's probably the number one testimony that people go through when they finally understand the oneness of God and how he is above his creation, and how magnificent he is, and how he is the only one worthy of worship, and what is worship. All of those things that you only can learn from Islam. And you know, it is what it is, man. Anybody who know me, I'm not going to hold allegiance to a race. I'm not going to hold allegiance to a color, to a nation. I'm not going to hold allegiance to anything except God, and to the concept of God being above me, above anything that's created, above anybody, above any concept that it can be overthrown. God is above everything. This concept right here is more than just an image or a person or a thing. So I wanted to tell Nate that you know, one of the success, the beautiful things about that brother is that he's sincere. You know, I met him out in LA last summer. He came to a fight where with a guy that I actually grew up with, another boxer who was a police officer who asked me to train him, and I wasn't even a trainer, but I taught him what I had learned up in Philly, and he had a pretty good career. He could have did better if I was with him, but unfortunately I left, man. I left Scranton, Pennsylvania. I left him, and I don't think he ever forgave me for that, but nevertheless, that's how I met Nate. And I didn't even know him as a boxer, man, but man, this dude was awesome. When I really did some research on him, and I talked to my father and my family members, everybody knew him except me. And I don't understand that, because I'm the one who's lived boxing for all these years, but you know, you never know what you don't know. And that's what I want to let Nate know, man. When it comes to religion, don't diss our religion because of the little experience you had. Islam is the truth, man. There's no doubt about it. And a lot of things you say in your post will agree to that. You know, Islam is in you and you don't even know it. You know, so the best thing I can do for you is pray for you, that Allah guide you and make you successful at me. And that's all I can do. You know what I mean? I can talk to you the best I can, but like you said, you can get disrespectful to people because of the stuff you went through and the passion you have. But I respect you more than I respect these jokers who so-called preachers and pastors and people who act like they're responsible, but they're not. simply because you similar to me. I'm not a scholar. I'm not an Islamic scholar, but I'm out here trying to teach what I know, and I don't know nothing. I know little, very little, but it's enough. It's enough to remind myself of what I do know. So I'm going to keep teaching to the best of my ability, and I respect you for doing that, showing what you know in your experience, and having love for your people. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think time changes and people change. And right now, race is becoming irrelevant. And it's going to be about unity and coming together, overlooking the faults of the past, because the future is a whole nother big ball of love for us. And we got to get with it or die. You know, so I think you're a survivor, and I think I'm a survivor. So we're going to live. And we're going to tell all these other jokers who just want to practice hate, that time is over. Racism, reverse racism, all racism must cease. And it's starting with me and you, Nate, from us. And we're going to proclaim it out and project it out. And jokers going to listen, because we fighters. You know what I mean? I ain't make it as successful as you, but you know what I mean? I'm not as good as you at the game, but I know just as much as you do, if not more. You know, this is what I believe. But, you know, same way in life. You know what I mean? It's things you've been through I haven't been through. You know, but I may know some things you don't know, just like you know some things I don't know. You know, so that's the best way of putting it. I ain't gonna say I know more than you in boxing, but I know some things you haven't known, and you know some things I don't know. That's the attitude we gotta have. Keep the peace and proclaim the truth, man, and wake people up. You know, but I just want to get a shout out to Nate and all the people who follow him and follow me, and it's all about togetherness and diversity. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fair to our white people, it ain't fair to our black people to not come together. You know, we already got a lot of mixing going on. We all mixed with something anyway. You know what I mean? How dare can we say you matter because of the color of your skin, when my child might be mulatto? You know? And I love children more than anything, so that's where this is all coming from. I'm gonna fight forever for that. And so yeah, this is a shout out to my big brother. And just get back with me, man. Peace.
In my tongue.
And there's much more me and you got to talk about, man. This is just a little bit. We're just starting a dialogue, you know what I mean? Let people know that you don't have to be a scholar to tell the truth. And Nate, you're one of the most sincere people I've seen. And that's what I strive to be, just like you. So let's get it.